Welcome back to the Great War Redux, and today I have something special for you.
Ever wonder what makes special sauce so special? Yo.
Today I will take up the mantle of the German Empire, and together with my friend Mordian Glory, a man who needs no introduction, who is a legend within his own community, Warhammer 40,000 specifically, the Guard. If you play the Guard, you know who this man is. If you don't, well, allow me, or allow him, to introduce himself.
Really excited for today's game. I haven't played Hearts of Iron 4 in a while, and I've never played the Great War Redux mod, so I am expecting to rather successfully and involuntarily roleplay as Austria-Hungary in this game. I may be holding back the Germans, but hey, at least we're being historically accurate.
1910, Germany and Austria-Hungary together against the world. I have a feeling this is going to go very historically with Germany carrying all this, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go. You should be able to get a sizable force out. You might struggle to really stack the deck, but you should have enough divisions to cover all the fronts. I prefer to also streamline my divisions so everything is more or less the same kinds of divisions. I prefer to just stick with infantry for everything until I can get armor. Let's see if I get everything streamlined down to what I want. I can get many divisions out. So I'm gonna work with two types of divisions. Basic infantry to just hold the front line. They're like there in the trenches. Then I'm gonna make some sort of shock troops to break through. No tanks though. It's not really the age for it.
Not right now, I guess.
No, not for a while. I'm just going ham on my industry, get as much industry out as possible. I don't need to focus as much on politics as you do. Germany is relatively stable, and all this really does is allow me to back you.
You're gonna be doing a lot of that.
I will be. I also have the option to backstab you and annex you instead.
I wouldn't blame you. It would make for quite a short collab.
It would allow me to restore the Holy Roman Empire.
We are going to pacify the Italians in Tyrol now because they've been getting quite uppity.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is not good. This is definitely a focus that's going to get me cancelled. Anti-Serb policy. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be. Yeah, don't read it. Yeah, no, just play the game.
It is a theme. You're pretty much repressing everyone.
I do have to say, I am not reading any of the news things that pop up particularly closely, or a lot of the decisions that come up particularly closely. I'm kind of just signing and reclining, and just as the Emperor himself would. I'm pretty certain to this day he didn't know he was signing that declaration of war.
Rubber stamp it all. It's got 82 civilian factories. Let's see. That should definitely be good.
I don't have that many.
Let's see. What? 19. Oh.
I'm building them, man. It's
don't
not
worry about it. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
My crappy Landstorm divisions don't require any support equipment, so I feel like I should just raise more of those shitbags. And just throw them into the line, just so I actually get bodies.
You could, but
because right now I've made, in the time we've been playing, I have successfully trained and equipped one infantry division.
Oh, the Austrian army grows substantially. Now, you could go into your recruit and deploy and edit the infantry division a little. I usually cut it down to size of 9 total infantry battalions.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's chunky, man.
Yeah,
it's chunky.
It's way too big to be meta and way too big for you to sustain a large army. So the first thing I do once I get a little bit of army experience is like cut down.
Out of all my divisions, one of them that I'm recruiting, which is only like 8. I'm not going like too crazy with it. 3 of them of the shitty militia, 5 of them are the good ones. Only one of them currently has received enough rifles to start training. So historically, Serbia actually held off Austria for quite a while. Is that actually likely to happen in this one, or is it going to fold pretty quickly?
It's actually pretty likely to happen, mostly because of the terrain. So you got a major river separating you and them pretty much everywhere, and it's quite hilly terrain. Basic infantry, which is all we've got to work with, is going to have some trouble breaking through. They're going to concentrate their entire army on that relatively narrow front. It's going to be slightly difficult to break through. I'll see if I can get some stormtroopers over to help, but my initial goal is going to be to try to cut off that Russian bulge near Warsaw. I'm going to see if I can punch through from Prussia down to Austrian Poland and just cut off a section of the Russian army. That's going to be my goal. Then we knock out Serbia and Montenegro, hopefully. And that, hopefully. And then we have all we need to turn on the French. Yeah, you might want to switch over to making mills soon for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think I got a choice, man. I think I have to do that, whether I want to or not.
Just
I think I have to.
sacrifice your civilian industry for a while. At least your country's no longer falling apart at the seams.
I mean, it's 93% stable. I'm pretty certain that's as good as it's gonna like.
Yeah, more or less.
Probably switch over to that eco side now.
Yeah, you're probably good now. Now you want to hit the quick look here. Ooh, you want to do the army question crisis because that will unlock your army branch and allow you to make an army that does not suck
ass. Yeah.
So December of 1913. So we got about 6 months, boys. 6 months. Is the German army going to be able to handle this? I think it is, but this might be hubris.
So I've got two generals in the same part at the front, and one of them's like, yeah, we're fucking stoked, man. And the other one's like, we're fucked.
Inside you are 2 generals.
Like, what?
Oh! They shot him. They shot your boy.
Turns out I didn't fix it. Oh, there's a few Russian divisions on that border now.
Oh, yeah. Number go up. Oh, my general is no longer as confident as he was before.
My generals are super unconfident about this whole vibe. Okay.
Oh, that's way more Russians than I anticipated. And
I'm at war.
It's popping off. The Great War is here. Oh, Luxembourg is in. Why is Luxembourg in this war immediately? Oh, Russian assault is being stopped, so we're holding the Russians off, and I'm going to counterattack. Front should be steady. It should hold. It should hold.
It's popping off! It's popping off, boys!
Well, at least I've knocked out the Luxembourgish. I'm attacking Belgium because that is simply what you do. I'm going to hold off the French. Start pushing into Russian territories. Jesus Christ, there's so many Russians. I thought I had a massive army available. It's not looking as big now. Oh, look at Russia. Look at that Russian bulge. We're making inroads. I'm also making inroads into Belgium. Am I gonna do it? I have done it. The Belgians have fallen. The Western Front is wide open. This is actually going really well. We're doing really well.
We can do it.
You've taken Belgrade.
Yay! My general, he's coordinated everything. I've just pressed the button. No micro in my army.
He was confident, rightfully so.
Ooh, I'm pushing through. Push more divisions. More divisions, I say, into that gap.
Ooh. They're hitting last stand, so they're going to slow you down now. But you are doing pretty well down there. Once I get this major encirclement completed in the north, I have divisions available that I could redirect south. That might be able to tip the balance. This is a war of infantry. All right, the US decides to be neutral. I can live with that. See if I can suck up to the Romanians, get them off our back.
Stop attacking Montenegro. Turns out they're really hard as nails.
Yeah, it's all the terrible mountainous terrain. It is awful. Unless you have like specific divisions for it, actual dedicated mountaineers, you're not getting through easily.
Oh wow, yeah. I was like, look at me, I've taken a square, and you're like,
trying to win the war in big bold maneuvers.
In 1914, baby, let's do it.
I'll start sending you some infantry equipment. There.
Hopefully, if I can make Serbia capitulate, I'll get a bunch of equipment off them. We'll head from Brest-Litovsk to Zotomir, and we won't plan it with Dick because we're Austrians.
Fuck planning, just go.
We'll just go. Nah, it's red as shit. It's red as shit, man. Oh, no.
It's a nice distraction. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've already taken so much land. Good God, I need to do so many things all at once. We've done it! We've done it! We've completed the encirclement.
Oh dear. That's a lot of dead Ruskies.
And now we're gonna collapse that. Not too terrible. We've both lost about 120,000 men, and we've killed about 700,000 Russians.
Whoa.
The numbers are on our side.
That is a lot of dead Ruskies.
Hey, welcome aboard, Ferdinand.
Come on, Bulgaria. Here we go. Get involved. Get stuck in.
There goes the Russian army. They're pushed into one pocket. Oh, they're going to shoot up past 1 million casualties. They're gone. An entire Russian army in that area wiped out. 1.5 million casualties.
Eat them. Eat them. Their capital's gone again.
I mean, they have to go now, right? 99% capitulated. I think the Russian army's cracked. There we go. We've got the entire Russian Baltic army trapped. That sounded like
naval invasion. Yeah.
I heard that. Where? Oh, it's in Asia Minor. It's probably nothing. We could knock the Russians out of this if I now drive on St. Petersburg. We could potentially knock the Russians out entirely. We've destroyed half the Russian army. They're down to 120 divisions. They were at like 300 when we started this. The greatest victory of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in this war.
I mean, technically, we achieved all our war goals.
This is true. You did.
Technically, everyone else decided to keep firing after the fact. After Serbia fell, you were like, yeah, GG guys, right? All done.
You did what you set out to do, and it was fine. I've taken St. Petersburg. Serbia has capitulated.
I got some equipment.
Oh, apparently somebody's just staged a coup in my country.
Not ideal.
No, the emperor's been replaced by Ludendorff. I'm just gonna keep attacking the Russians. I have no idea what else to do.
I've got it in the bag. No problem. We'll be drinking tea in London and eating croissants in France in 1916, I reckon. And I helped.
You were present. That is true. You were there.
I was there.
There we go. The August Revolution. That's the first, and then we're gonna have a second revolution because why not? And then then the Bolsheviks rise up. And I've just sent Vladimir Lenin off to Russia.
Yay! He's having a holiday.
Have a nice trip, sir. We have fully encircled the Russian army on your border.
Yes!
I got them all trapped. I'm gonna try and help out in the Balkans, see if we can push these Italians out, because there's a lot of Italians there.
There are, and I am just non-stop attacking them, hoping that my supplies are better than their supplies. It doesn't really seem to be helping, but it's...
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some weight around as well, see if we can force them out. At least it's reasonably good good. It's decent terrain. It's not mountains.
I tried selecting every division and right-clicking on Montenegro, and it just went red. Mass attack isn't going to work here. I think it's got to be...
some sort of planning might be required.
Yeah, we've got to base... I'm going to let all the attacks play out and then not worry about it. But,
I'm gonna pull my boys back for a little bit. I need to have an idea how to do this. I need to take Italy. The easiest way is naval invasion, but I cannot get my fleet into the Mediterranean.
I mean, I have a fleet. It's not doing anything. It's chilling in port.
Could you set the strike force in the Adriatic?
I can try. I've literally never done like Navy stuff before. So I've got 9 battleships, 1 heavy cruiser, 4 light cruisers, and 75 destroyers.
Just select all of them, set them to the strike force mission, and select the Adriatic Sea as the area. And let's see if that is something that could work. We don't have to worry about naval warfare. We just need like naval superiority, which is achieved by just assigning the right amount of numbers. And I can launch my naval invasions. I'm landing in Ancona as we speak.
Okay.
And we're in. I'm gonna send in my boys. Supply is gonna be a bit of an issue until I can link up with the main front, but it shouldn't be too long before that happens. There we go. Bolshevism.
Also, no front line for us anymore?
It does look like... Yep, does look like it's Jover. Oh, the Bolsheviks are putting up a little bit of a fight for now, but it should be... Yeah, it's pretty much over. Peace treaty with Russia. We are signing that peace treaty with Russia now. The event's going to run its course and it will be fine.
Ooh, I'm 37,000 rifles in the hole. That's a biggie. Where, didn't realize all this if in doubt attack action has definitely...
Oi, Gavart.
Definitely yielded some form of result. I've been attacking a lot. It seems that was not a good idea.
Oh, I've done it. I've split Italy in half. Now to commit to the offensive. I have no idea what's going on with the Russians. They're supposed to be signing a bunch of peace deals about now where they sign pretty much everything away to me. They're not. It's probably fine. Okay. And little Montenegro still clinging on to dear life. Oh, peace deal.
Oh, come on.
Peace deal. What was that?
Soviets.
Oh, the Soviets have given up. That was it. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. Oh yeah, we're sucker punching what's left of the Italian army. It's going straight through the north. Italy is dying. It would appear we have reached the French border, but I'm unable to exploit a breakthrough. Mopping up Italy. They're pretty much dunzos.
At this point, I think the game's trolling me. Every country, I don't know what they are. It's just showing me the Serbian flag. It's like, stop it.
Oh, there's mostly Italians in Montenegro as well. I don't see see how many Montenegrin divisions? 5.
There is a Liberian division there.
Oh, F's in chat.
Oh no!
It's Jover. He's done for.
It's Jover. No. Who's in charge now? Some utterly unfacial haired bastard. He's got like 2 small slugs strapped to his face. We're going to need to have a revolution. Someone else needs to be in charge. I'm sorry. Can't have this knobhead in charge.
Carl. He looks like a Carl.
That makes me very sad, you know.
He was ahead of his time with that facial hair. He was the face of Austria.
He was the father of the nation, and now we're all sad. I'm actually more upset about that than I thought I would be. I thought maybe we'd avoid that bit of that historical bit. Oh.
I mean, age, man. He is gonna age. Not much you can do about it. All right, in about 77 days, I'm gonna launch a naval invasion of the UK, and it's gonna be glorious. Italy is getting pushed to the tip, and Italy is gone. Kingdom of Italy has capitulated. Good.
I've just transferred 72 divisions to the Western Front. 24 on the formerly Italy bit and 48 on the northern bit. So if that helps, it might free up some manpower for you. I actually probably have I have a whole bunch of shit locking down the various points on Romania as well. And Montenegro, I mean, I probably don't need anyone on Montenegro now, right? Or I can just finish Montenegro off probably.
You could just keep them encircled with a minimal cordon. Oh, the Italians have landed troops.
Is that the Italians?
Oh, Serbians.
Goddamn fucking Serbians again.
Naval invasion's going. 7 divisions hitting them around Hull. Oh, please make this work. Making landfall. Making landfall. We should be able to make it happen. And it also looks like there's nobody home.
Do we need to attack on the other fronts to stop them from pulling people back?
I'm gonna do that. That's actually a really good idea. That way they can't redeploy because everyone's busy. Look at the UK go. See, this is what happens when you send your entire military to fight in Europe. I'll leave someone at home. Yeah, the UK is done for. I've taken London and everything. You gotta be shitting me. Come on. Am I really gonna have to walk the... I'm gonna have to take Paris. We're gonna have to invade the French from behind. Big attack. I'm gonna hit them around Cherbourg, land, and immediately expand. The French are pretty much on their own.
I mean, I can attack.
Yeah. Launch every possible attack now. Pin everyone in place. My shock troops are gonna land, and I'm immediately gonna follow up with that big army that I pulled off the Italian front, and we're just gonna go for it. Walk to Paris, boys. Sprint to Paris. We're gonna finish this.
Just send in wave after wave after wave.
Wave after wave of my own men.
Eugene, I'm sorry you're not happy, man, but the attack does not stop until
Is Eugene not feeling it? We've done it. We've done it. We've taken Paris. We have taken Paris. The war is over. It's
gotta be done now.
The Entente surrenders. The Kaisers have won this. Now, in this mod, there's not a peace deal per se for the Great War. It's all scripted. So in about 10 days, we're going to get like the armistice, whatever. I want to see what happens. There we go. That's the peace treaty. And now we're going to see the borders change. And there goes the final peace conference. Come on. Did Austria actually get anything? I hope you did. Yay! You got something. I'm going to pause the game. That was it. The war is over.
It hasn't done it for me. Oh no, I think I've crashed.
Oh no!
I never got to see.
No.
I have gone full Franz Joseph. I never got to see the final result.
I'll tell you what you got. You got Lombardy, Venice, Krakow. I don't know if you actually had that already. Like part of Poland, Krakow. I don't think you had that before.
No, I don't think so.
Serbia is your puppet. No, Serbia is not your puppet. Oh my god.
No. Ironically, Bulgaria got quite a lot of Serbia, but considering Bulgaria is my favorite country in regular Hoi 4, I'm okay with that. Like, okay. I'm not upset with that.
Yeah,
so, as long as somebody gets it.
Serbia was cut down to size. Montenegro kept everything. Honestly, Austria-Hungary got shafted.
We got nothing.
Austria-Hungary got shafted, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe at some point I can actually come to you and maybe we can do a battle report.
Yeah, 100%, man. That would be cool. Yeah, I did really enjoy it, by the way. And I just want to say thank you for like, doing the collab and everything, man. It was a ton of fun. I've not played Hearts of Iron 4 in a while, and it was really, really good to have a game where we could not only like roleplay a little bit, but because obviously you're quite good at the game, there was that freedom to have a bit of fun with it and not worry so much about having to do everything perfect. So it was really good having an experienced hand at the helm.
Always happy to help. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. Anyway,
nice.
I hope you guys out there enjoyed it as well. I hope you want to watch the next video as well. See ya.